So next we're talking to Matt Pritchard, who is also a candidate for Education and Representation Officer. So Matt, how's it been going?
Yeah, really well so far. It's quite quiet, which is a bit strange, but yeah, good couple of days so far. Looking forward to the rest of the week.
Okay, so what are the main aspects of your campaign?
One of the main aspects, obviously next year is quite an important year for the top fees. So probably the main point of my campaign is to make sure I continue the fight that Jaffa started with Ben this year, and just push on to make sure that all the students' voices are heard, and we can give them our opinion on what we want to happen with it.
Okay, and course reps are obviously a massive, important part of this role. There should be one on every course. So what are you going to do to improve that next year?
I was a course rep for my first 2 years before I went away on placement, so back then it was probably worse than it is now. Obviously, Jaffa's done a good job this year, just sort of raising the profile of course reps. I want to continue doing that. I want to make sure that obviously a mentoring system for course reps to make sure that the first year course reps know what they've got to do, and then I think course reps need to be publicised of the work they actually do, because obviously they have got one of the most important roles, making sure that all sort of 20,000 students' voices are heard to as many people as possible. So yeah, I think they should need to have their profile raised.
Okay, thanks very much. Well, good luck with the rest of your campaign. Hope the rest of the week and the weather is kind to you.
Thanks very much. Thanks.
We're now with Steve Topazio, who's one of our Education and Representation Officer candidates. Steve, how's it been going?
Yeah, really well. I've been engaging with lots of students, both on campus, going through to cafes, going to lectures, telling them what my campaign aims are, and they seem to be liking it. So yeah, really well. Even the weather's picked up today, which is a bonus.
Yeah, it has been hard for all candidates, this tough weather. What are the main aims of your campaign?
Main aims of my campaign, if elected, are to improve the library opening hours. So a university of our size, I believe, should have at least a 24-hour library. So at least you can't have longer than 24 hours, because universities like University of West England, Southampton, Birmingham, for instance, have much longer opening hours. And also to improve the bus service so that it runs more than just the once a hour to Langston and serves where the majority of students live in Southsea. So they're my main aims of my campaign.
Okay, thanks very much. And course reps. Course reps are a massive part of the Education and Representation Officer's role. There should be a course rep on every course. How would you improve this process for next year?
Yeah, as you say, course reps are the most important volunteers at the Students' Union. I've been on the course rep exec for 3 years and chair of it for the last 2. So fairly experienced in how the process is working. We've been slowly improving over the last few years in getting more people involved, actually, so people know who their course reps are. Obviously next year you need to improve the training so that obviously they know what their jobs are when they go into the SSCC meetings, and also so that lecturers realise they need to actually get course reps on their course. So I think it's the main awareness of those course reps that needs to be improved, so that you can then improve what they can do for students, because at the end of the day they are there to represent us, the students, and they need to be aware of that.
Okay, thanks very much. Well, good luck with your campaign. I'm glad the weather's looking brighter for all candidates. Thanks very much. Mark, how's it been going today?
It's been going quite successful. We've handed out a fair few flyers and been canvassing for a fair few votes as well. Quite happy with that.
Okay, and what are the main aspects of your campaign?
The main aspects of my campaign this year are, well, I'm here today as a Spirit of Education and Future. The Spirit of Education and Future doesn't care if you can do a degree or not, it just cares whether you can afford a degree. I'm campaigning against the lifting of the cap, also campaigning against want to reduce the interest loan repayment rate back to 2.4%, as now it's close to the high street loan interest repayment rate, and also want to campaign to give students greater awareness of their housing rights, the financial aid that might be available to them, and also education issues like with course reps and any particular course issues they might come across during their studies.
Okay, as you just said, that course reps are a massive part of your role if you get the job next year. So how would you improve the course rep structure?
Really, I'd have to evaluate and speak with the course reps and see what issues they have with the current system, and then really have to work make changes on that.
Okay, well, thanks very much for speaking to us. Good luck with the rest of your campaign.
Okay, thanks for your time. Thank you.
Okay, last but not least, we have Run. Poor Run runs every year to make sure our elections are truly representative and fair. So, if you're not happy with the choice of candidates, you can vote for Run. Run stands for Reopen Nominations, and Run may not say much, but he always keeps his promises. So if Run wins, he will reopen nominations and other candidates may stand for election.